Welcome into this Sunday edition, Blue Sky Live, here with you today. Chase Parham, Neal, McCready, Clark Ford Studio, a day after Ole Miss's 41-10 win over the Tulane Green Wave, ending the Wave season and moving Ole Miss into
Hey,
a
at least all the New Orleans teams aren't losing.
Get there in a minute. Sugar Bowl quarterfinal against the Georgia Bulldogs. January 1st, 7 p.m., the final game of the quarterfinal round. You'll have the rest of the bracket filled in by the time the Rebels and Bulldogs get after it there at the Caesars Superdome. You only live once.
I mean, you should go for it.
Says noted philosopher. Yes. I don't know. I'm sure there's plenty to get to today as we put a bow on the first round college football playoff win for Ole Miss. If you guys want to talk about it, the Ole Miss basketball team got absolutely throttled in Greensboro, North Carolina today by Will Wade and NC State. I watched most of the first half. I turned on the second half just as I saw a social media tweet where it said Ole Miss was on an 11-0 run to get back within 17, I believe, at that moment.
They fell down by 28. They closed it to 14. They lost. They got it to 14. They never got any further than 14, best I could tell. I won't lie to you. I did lose. My attention span drifted at times.
Did it really?
Yeah, but I'm trying to live in the moment because childlike joy is the best way to live.
Was that on one of them too?
No, these are thoughts that I have.
Just yours.
Yeah. I mean, look, man, this is not the Hunger Games, okay? This is just football.
That one.
This is just football.
Look, I said this on yesterday. Hold on first. Blue Sky locations off of the state of Mississippi, up and down I-55. They're out north Mississippi as well, taking care of you for all your travels. Sweet Daddy stops at most of those locations. Brisket, pulled pork, side items, desserts, and much more. Yeah, they're everywhere. New Shore in Grenada. Got the gas and car wash stop there in Byram, and then wherever you are, they can help you out. Oxford Exxon included, and coming to you from the Clark Ford Studio.
We are. This is the Clark Ford Studio. It is the cathedral of Oxford Podcast Studios right here. The Clark Ford Studios. Clark Ford, meanwhile, the cathedral of Amory car and truck dealerships. Clark Ford in Amory, Mississippi, 662-257-1900. You should call that number. Ask for our friend Corey Clark. Tell Corey what Ford product you are in the mood for, you're interested in. He'll get a quote to you in 15 minutes in business hours, right to the bottom line. No hassle, no haggle. Get your quote, the rest up to you. Shop your quote around. Do what we've done, what we recommend that you do. Let's hop into a Clark Ford today. 662-257-1900. When we have guests, we won't have them today, but when we have guests, they join on the Campbell Clinic hotline. From fractures and sports injuries to complex spine and limb conditions, the pediatric orthopedic physicians at Campbell Clinic in Oxford are the only specialized pediatric orthopedic team in North Mississippi, providing expert care for growing bodies. Visit campbellclinicoxford.com to schedule an appointment or call 901-759-3111.
Yeah, I mentioned this in the first part of the show yesterday, and you were not there yet. I think I was just on by myself yet. I don't even think Tyler had come on, but you and I had discussed it coming in. The governor situation yesterday. Again, I last night we tried to be avoiding Lane and make it about Ole Miss, just as Ole Miss did and all the stuff. And mostly today I am too.
Okay.
But again,
I haven't mentioned Lane at all.
I just need to point out again that Jeff Landry and Tate Reeves got into a Twitter pissing contest over multiple days. And in Tate Reeves' defense, no matter what was said, Landry would not at all associate Tulane with the state of Louisiana. It was the damnedest thing watching in real time here, as
it is a lot of
there were multiple
a lot of northern kids
comments taken. And as Tate said, hey, you have a team in this game. And all Landry could say was, well, good luck putting the roster together when our coach doesn't do it. And I went, Lane, that is what hired you. That is what you were dealing with. That is what you were stepping into as we move forward. And I went, that says it all right there.
Yeah, but it was 78 degrees today in Baton Rouge. I mean, Landry's a very famous Southwestern Louisiana University alumnus. Went on to become the governor.
I mean, he didn't go to LSU?
He did not. Went to Southwestern Louisiana University. Now referred to as the University of Louisiana at Lafayette. With a swamp right in the middle of campus.
It's the weirdest thing. It's not shocking. It's just weird. Woken took more shots yesterday or this morning.
Yeah, Dan's on a roll.
He's not a fan of Lane Kiffin.
He's not a fan of Lane Kiffin.
He's not a fan of Lane.
No.
Actually, here's what's the thing. I got up this morning.
I mean, Wilkins just like firing away.
I got up this morning and wrote a story on Pete's fourth down calls, the book thing from yesterday. Did that, put it up. And outside of that, I was reading the national people stories from yesterday because Chris and John and Pete, Pat and everybody was here. And, you know, a lot of times you earn reputations that are very, very valid because your writing resembles kind of who you are in some ways. And I kind of went through reading everybody's and went, yeah, like the people that we like, they wrote really good stuff. And we went, okay, that makes sense. I understand why you wrote it, whatever. And Woken, I guess in his defense at this point, he got opinions. You can agree or disagree, but he's never bashful about his opinions. And
no,
while I don't think all of them are my opinions or I share them, and I think a lot are misguided about a number of topics. Okay, fine. That's your columnist job.
You know, I'm going to give him some credit here. He got here in time yesterday. He went into the Grove looking for something, didn't find it,
and wrote that he didn't find it.
And admitted that he not only admitted, but wrote about the fact that he didn't find it.
And you're making my point.
And there's credit. I give credit there.
He and Pat wrote some semblance of the same story, or at least the same premise, okay?
Yeah. I didn't read Pat's.
Oh. It resembled exactly what you feel about his personality in every way.
Arrogant.
Oh.
Saccharine.
Too good for this place, too good for this assignment, too good for it all. Too good for it all.
Yeah.
I mean, again, Dan has made me sort of, go, hey, new leaf, olive branch. Doing a good job, Dan. All good.
No, he did good work.
He did.
His story was good. I mean, listen, I don't have to like somebody to read their work and go, that's good.
Well, yeah, I read a lot of Greg Dole and God.
No, and Dan's stuff was good. He went looking for something, didn't find it, and wrote about the fact that he didn't find it. Credit. You drop somebody in nationally, you got to remember that when those guys drop in, they're not writing an Ole Miss story for Ole Miss fans. They're writing a national story that's meant to draw the interest of someone who doesn't care one way or the other about Ole Miss or about Lane Kiffin or about LSU. It's about, hey, can I get you? And we always joke about our friend in Dubuque, but that's really who his audience is.
You want to know Pat's lead?
Yes.
The first college football playoff game contested on a campus in the Deep South was here of all places.
Of all places.
Not in Alabama or Georgia, Florida, Tennessee, nor Louisiana. It was played Saturday in what author Willie Morris, a Yazoo City native, referred to as poor old whoop-down Mississippi. The Mississippi Rebels, because he refuses to say Ole Miss,
okay,
who have never played in the Southeastern Conference Championship game and whose last SEC title came 62 years ago, who have forever been fighting uphill, got the honor of being the first to host a playoff game in a region that loves the sport more than any other.
Okay.
That was the lead.
That's the lead.
That's the lead.
Keep going. I'm curious.
No.
Please?
No. You can read it.
Okay.
I've already read it once. That was one too many. Don't need to do it a second time.
Okay.
We did the idyllic small town wonderment story again, too, because that one hasn't been told before and couldn't be more false.
It's a refusal to drive around and look at the place. It's a refusal to admit that a place grows up. I mean, the place has grown up in the 18 years I've been here. That's a refusal to Wolken's credit, he got out and went around. He looked around. There was a time when you could go to an Ole Miss game and you could make fun of Ole Miss. Sure. Absolutely. Yesterday was not one of those days. And this insistence on the part of some to paint this as Cinderella. And again, I say this with all due respect to Georgia and Alabama, okay? Alabama won a playoff game. Georgia's in the national quarterfinals. They are two programs that have
very good
achieved at remarkably high levels, okay? But other than those two, Ole Miss stands alone in third. If you were passing out medals for the last 3 years, Ole Miss would absolutely be a lock for the bronze in a 16-team league. That includes Oklahoma and Texas, by the way.
Yeah, you make a good point. There is this weird narrative that it's the little legend that could, and it's a 12-1 SEC team.
They're 12-1. The one loss was at Georgia against the SEC champs, who have one loss in overtime to Alabama, who's also in the national quarterfinals. That's what we're talking about here. Ole Miss has not surpassed Alabama. Ole Miss has not surpassed Georgia. Outside of that, they are a clear third. Like if you're ranking your last 5 years, ranking the SEC 1 to 16, it's 1, 2, and 3 are done, man. Georgia, Alabama, Ole Miss, in that order. 100%. You can start having debates about who's 6, who's 7, who's 8, who's 10, who's 12. 1, 2, 3, set. Georgia has been better than Ole Miss over the last 5 years. Alabama has been better than Ole Miss over the last 5 years. That's it. Period. And for whatever reason, not all, but a lot of national guys just can't get there mentally. And I don't understand it.
Shows you just how long it takes.
I think it probably is the same thing for Indiana right now. You ask the national guys, tell me about the national title race. You know who they never mention? Indiana. Indiana's 13-0. Their quarterback just won the Heisman. They're undefeated. They were in the playoffs last year. And people go, I tell you, man, I mean, Ohio State,
Georgia, even Alabama,
Oregon. No one ever gives Indiana any chance at all. And no, I'm not necessarily saying I think Indiana's going to win. I don't know. But there's a complete refusal to accept that there's a sea change. No one ever says, hey, you know who could win this thing is Texas Tech. No one. Texas Tech's just throwing money around like it's Monopoly. Texas Tech's payroll is more expensive than Georgia's. Hell, it's more expensive than Ohio State's. In an era when it's about money, I think some of the national guys, not all, but a lot, really missed the boat because they're so stuck in an era that is dead.
I came in today, and he's got the Saints game on one television, them pulling it out, and then after that, I get to watch Sean Payton and a team that's probably about to win the AFC. That is the NFL afternoon that that I am walking into here.
I didn't look. Your Saints won 3 in a row. I mean, let's have
torpedoing their draft pick. Is what they're doing.
Tyler Shuck. It is Mardi Gras in New Orleans right now. 3 in a row. On a roll.
Beat the Jets.
There you go. Good win.
It's ridiculous. It's division or whatever it is. Division sucks.
Yep. It's on your way.
You even hated the uniforms.
They were terrible. I don't know who picked those.
You don't like those black gold uniforms?
No. The Saints have a uniform that works. They should stick with it. It's like the Steelers. They don't change their uniform up. Well, they do.
They go those throwback retro things.
When they do, they go all in.
Siskiyou Saints are going to end up with a lineman from the MAC now. That draft
That's
pick
what
is
I
just
said.
going.
Tyler in the street. I said the Saints are going to pick 16th and draft some offensive guard from Delaware. That'll get you fired up. That'll get you through the summer.
It's really annoying how fun the Broncos are sometimes to watch.
How about those uniforms?
Sean Payton,
That's some orange right
a quarterback that people kind of doubted because of some physical skill set. Haven't seen that movie before.
So I've actually seen that movie before. I covered that movie for a little while. That movie won a Super Bowl.
Should have won 3. Overrated ass. It's his fault. All seriousness, thoughts with Quinshon Judkins. One hell of an injury today.
Yeah, I heard about it. I didn't look.
I saw that Dr. David Chow, or whatever his name is, on the internet say that he should be back for the beginning of next season. I don't know, but that's what he said. It looked bad. Broken leg.
Yeah.
The diagnosis.
Thoughts to the Flanagan family.
Yes.
Wes's father, Al, historic basketball coach in the state of Arkansas, Little Rock Central, I think, or Parkview.
Is that true?
Yeah, he passed away this morning. They learned about an hour before tip.
Okay. Sort of like the Saints color rush, the throwbacks. Outside of that, they should just wear the normal jerseys. I mean, their gold on gold is okay. I don't mind it. Larry Joe, Saints playing like they want to go to the Gator Bowl. Yes. Yes. It's not incorrect.
Y'all are going to kick Wisconsin's ass.
Siskiyou says they are also evaluating.
Actually, an
his knee.
ACC team.
Oh, dislocated ankle and broken fibula, so it's very similar to the Treadwell injury.
Yeah, thoughts and prayers to Quinshon. All seriousness. That's brutal.
It's why running backs want to get paid, and it's why you sometimes don't want to pay running backs. Both. I know it can happen to anybody. I get it.
Both.
But
Sure.
Pete's Pop-Tart Bowl comment yesterday was quite funny. Wasn't wrong.
Pete's basketball goal comment was quite funny to the point that Ole Miss muted it out.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Really?
Yeah. He.
So he was asking a reporter.
I don't know who did or did not send Christmas cards to whoever, but I have a suspicion of a card that did not get sent.
It's becoming more obvious by the minute, and it's making me believe every single story I heard from those 2 to 3 days.
Oh, and I now believe the story on the field in Norman. 100%.
Yeah.
100%. There was some animus.
What reporter asked the question? Because it was somebody who didn't.
I wasn't in the room.
Because there was somebody who didn't understand the goal was there. Right?
I think I know who, but I don't want to say because I don't want that person to be upset at me if they're wrong.
Well, it's not their fault. I mean,
no. I wasn't there. I went to Tulane because I wrote a story that I thought was really good that nobody has even mentioned, so I clearly missed the boat. It happens.
I thought it was good.
Sometimes you write journalism stories that journalistically you think that's a really good story, and it doesn't resonate with fans in the moment.
I thought it was good.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
It was the thing that I wrote yesterday that I was most proud of. And actually the thing that I wrote yesterday that I thought sucked is the thing that got the most feedback.
The main column.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I thought the column was bad. I went back and read it, and I just just publish it. I didn't want to fight it again. I'd fought it for an hour, and I didn't want to fight it anymore. And then I wrote the story on how Ole Miss's offense was basically the same, and I was pretty proud of it because I went a little extra yard, and no one mentioned it. It was humbling. It was the reminder that what you think is good journalism or what you think is what the reader wants is absolutely not what the reader wants.
So, no, the question was good from the press
So I
conference
thought
today.
Borky asked the question.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But I could be completely wrong. And Michael, if you're watching, I mean that with total respect.
Well, no, there was nothing wrong with the question.
Yeah.
It was, hey, you mentioned that you were going to take some stuff out. What did you take out? What's different? And Pete looked at him and went, been in this room before over there?
Yeah, and in fairness to Michael, if it were him, he wasn't in that room very much at all, if at all.
And you could have been in the room over the last 15, 10 years, whatever the hell it is.
Well, you got nose blind to it.
Yeah.
Because it was in there all the time, the basketball goal.
And it was gone from the room and from the field.
Yeah.
And
it was stupid.
And he made a point that sometimes there's no reason to do crap that doesn't impact winning. And if the players don't really care, and he kind of acted like the players don't give a shit. Okay. He gave him a little bit of a bone, let them use cleats that are different colors.
He did. Yeah. As long as they were Nike, as long as they were team colors, they could use them.
Yeah.
Sure.
Players were excited about that.
Yeah, of course.
It's a little thing. It's an easy thing.
I mean,
And then I was glad he said it because it's what I hate, and I hated it at all levels. He said, I hate the fake camaraderie. We're going to get rid of the movie nights that are mandated. Going to get rid of the things where you just make them come and have to hang out. Because you want it to be organic. You want them to just like each other and hang out. You don't want to, they're in the building for hours and hours and hours of the day. Go, hey, now I want for your free time to come watch the program so we can bond.
Yeah.
Just let them bond or don't.
Yeah.
It's a good move.
And some guys the night before a game want to be alone. Austin, thank you for the super chat. It says, Merry Christmas, guys. God bless you. God bless you too, Austin. Appreciate that. Marine Rebel says, still love Pete's answer about Weiss. First time I heard it, it was like, wow. Yeah, it was a hell of a quote.
That was one.
Avery, good seeing you. Good seeing you last night.
Yeah, he basically said Charlie got one chance to get out the hell from under Lane Kiffin's shadow for a day.
Some people read into that was his one and only game. That this is, and I don't know that I buy that, but that was going around yesterday, and I don't know that. I think people were interpreting something from what was said that I don't think that's what was intended.
I think they're getting it because there have been a lot of rumors about that. And look, maybe tomorrow there's something. And again, I do think there's a chance for it to get weird beyond the first.
Oh yeah.
But no, I don't buy that John David Baker's calling plays in the Sugar Bowl. I have learned quickly to never doubt anything regarding this story, but that would surprise me.
And that's the rumor, but there's, at least to my reporting, I don't have anything on that yet at all. I guess we'll talk to Pete tomorrow, and I guess someone will have to say, is the coaching staff the same going into the Sugar Bowl that it was for the Tulane game?
And if it is, he's going to look at you like you have four heads and go, why would it
What
not
are you
be?
talking about? At which point you go, look, man, we've covered a lot of stuff here, okay? It's been a minute.
A couple thoughts on.
There is some PTSD a little bit. There really is. There's some PTSD from a reporting standpoint. We covered a lot of crazy over the last 2 months. And so now you hear something that sounds crazy and you're like, well, I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, there is no, as Simmons used to call it, Tyson zone, where something shocks you so much it's not true.
No.
That's been obliterated.
No. I mean, look, there's supposedly on the 30th, we get like 30 to 50 players. I've got guys I want to ask stuff of. It's got a chance to be a weird day.
Got a couple of things on Pete's press conference. We'll get to that in a second. Take our first break. Tell you about NeSpark, the fastest, most reliable fiber internet option available. Whether you're streaming the Rebels or connecting with family and friends, they offer both residential and business packages with speeds up to 2 gigabits. To learn more, register for service. That's nespark.com. NeSpark, get connected, stay local.
We're brought to you by Comer Heating and Air, Southern Air Conditioning and Heating, different names. Same great people, products, and services if you live in Oxford, Batesville, Tupelo, or the surrounding area, call Comer 662-801-1777. If you live in Memphis, Hernando, South Haven, those areas, call Southern 662-429-4429. We're brought to you by Lapels Dry Cleaning. If you're in Oxford, you got family that is in Oxford, family that goes to Ole Miss. Highly recommend Lapels. They got you covered, proudly serving the Oxford community. Since 2016, Lapels takes care of everything from suits and formal dresses to comforters and everyday laundry. Even better, they offer free pickup and delivery to make life easier. Just call 662-638-3149 to be added to their pickup and delivery route, or visit them at 3010 Old Taylor Road, right across from the Mark Condominiums. Mention Rebels 24/7 or MPW Digital. Get 50% off your first order. Trust Lapels to keep you looking your best. We're brought to you by ENT Physicians of North Mississippi. As the largest private ENT practice in the state, their goal is simple: delivering fast, expert, comprehensive care for patients of all ages with ENT, allergy, sinus, dizziness, balance, and voice-related needs. Same day or next day appointments with ENT urgent care for that annoying cough or sore throat, in-office CT scan, same day allergy testing, full range to services from hearing aids, custom hearing protection to potential surgical options. ENT Physicians of North Mississippi are committed to removing barriers to care. They have now have new locations in New Albany and Starkville, in addition to Tupelo, Corinth, and more. Get more details at entnorthmississippi.com or call 662-844-6513. My 10 weekend thoughts are up at rebels247.com. They're brought to you by Andrew Sego, Sego Wealth Management. Are you retiring soon? How long should you wait to take Social Security? What accounts should you pull from first? Are you already retired? Should you consider Roth conversions? These are just some of the questions that can only be answered with the personalized retirement income plan. Andrew Sego, Sego Wealth Management, specializes in helping folks just like you come up with their retirement game plan. So whether you meet at his office in Collierville or prefer a Zoom call from anywhere, get in touch with get in touch with Andrew and let him help you. It's rebelsretire.com.
Podcast also brought to you by The Firm, a proud Liberty Mutual and Safeco Insurance agency partner. Founded by Ole Miss alum Brian Hayden, they service the entire Southeastern Conference. Let their team of licensed professionals review your insurance needs and put together coverages to protect you and your family without breaking the bank. Schedule a consultation by calling 662-236-1101 or emailing staff@thefirmsouth.com. And podcast brought to you by Horn Legend, hornlegend.com. Let them outfit you this holiday season and beyond with sports shirts, quarter zips, vests, and much more. Got a lot of compliments from them in the last few weeks about their products the last few weeks from a lot of different people. So again, that's hornlegend.com. Please pick MPW Digital in the drop down. We'd appreciate that. And also got Sugar Bowl stuff available as well from Horn Legend. Looking at the quarter zip right now, looks quite sharp. Got Ole Miss, got playoff quarterfinal, got the Sugar Bowl logo on it. So they're already quite outfitted there from Horn Legend with your Sugar Bowl merchandise.
Shout out to the Sugar Bowl today. Talked to their guys. They were very nice, forgiving, gracious.
Hotel rooms booked. Done. Got the confirmation.
Yep.
The whole shebang.
Everything's good, apparently. Survived that crisis.
Invited Neal to dinner. We didn't have to sit in his room and watch the Thunder by himself.
It's true.
In his mind, he's going, why did I say yes? Because I'd rather watch the Thunder in the room by myself. But, it's fine. Where we're at.
Steelers take a 3-0 lead over the Lions.
The Lions just don't feel right, do they?
They don't feel right. Good uniform game, though.
You like the Lions uniform?
Yeah.
Broncos have good ones, too.
We get these questions, by the way, about, hey, would Lane call so-and-so back? It's a great question, and here's the honest answer. I don't know, man. We're in uncharted waters, as they say. I don't know what's going to happen. If Ole Miss were to beat Georgia and play in Phoenix on January the 8th.
But the argument was
Yeah.
Or not, sorry, the agreement was
they coach.
all the way through to the 20th.
Yeah.
If needed.
So but it's a great question. My point is when people ask the question, it's a valid question that's absolutely worth asking. But if you're asking us, the honest answer is, I don't know. And so when we ask Pete and he looks at us like we have cobras coming out of our noses, you're like, hey, man.
It's weird, okay?
Yeah, we've been through a little here, you know?
Well, because Pete, he's just real, and I give him all the credit for it because he's been really funny. He's answered questions honestly, probably throughout. I don't know if there's very much that's not been honest whatsoever. I mean, I think he downplayed Lacey's injury a little bit, but at the same time, he's going to play, so it's irrelevant. As Siski and I were talking about last night, typically cuffs are not involved for bruised shoulders, but again, whatever, he's going to play. The one thing that he needs to get a little better at, and he will, he's like 3 weeks, he's literally 3 weeks into the job here, is sometimes reporters are looking for the funny comment or just trying to whatever, and sometimes he's serious, so he just kind of stares at them when it's like, yeah, we're just kind of hanging out here. We're having a moment. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, because he's very funny, and then sometimes the reporter's trying to continue the funny, and he just looks at them like they are really stupid at the moment. It happened when what's her name? Rayner from The Athletic last night asked if Pete slept much. He's like, I sleep. Just like deadpanned her. I was like, well, that was uncomfortable.
Yeah.
That was really uncomfortable for a minute there.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I mean, it's new. And last night was the first night that he dealt with national media.
He looked very comfortable.
Oh, I mean, I'm blown away by it. Because 3 weeks ago, I would not have guessed that he would be this comfortable in front of media today.
Comfortable, confident.
Oh, I mean, very.
Just talking.
Very comfortable
just
in his own
talking.
skin. Just, answers
As
questions.
you said, took shots.
Said the little funny, I'm going to work on the cussing.
And then cussed.
But it's not nasty. It's funny.
Oh, no. And even when he's taking his shots, it's not the veiled, cute shot. It's just, here's what I think, and I disagree with what that was.
Yeah.
I thought that was stupid. So I'm telling you, I thought that was stupid.
The wise answer. Good God. I've gone back and watched that a few times. Like, I can't believe more of you guys weren't just like tweeting the fire out of that when it happened. Whew. And the basketball goal. Whew.
The disdain that it runs off his tongue when he says "kiff" every once in a while when he does.
Yeah. Wow. Phew.
The meeting at the 50 on September 19th is not going to resemble the meeting at the 50 yesterday.
Oh no.
Because that was two dudes that love each other yesterday. That was tight.
Yeah. No, they were those. That was legitimate friendship. I wrote about that, by the way, in 10 Thoughts. I included the quote from. I'll see if I can find it. I thought it was worth reading. I went to the Tulane press conference again. I thought I was doing good work.
You do realize that comments don't equal views.
I know.
So it's okay.
I just kind of kept waiting for
Let's
someone to
pat
go,
Neal on the back, okay? He's a little bothered by the story. Let's pat him on the back.
I was bothered. I'll tell you what bothered me is what I wrote. A column that I wrote that I thought was terrible got lots of feedback, and the story that I wrote that I thought was good got none. And so I'm a little thrown off. But I asked John Summerall about Pete. He says Pete will do a great job. I've got a lot of respect for Pete. We've sort of zigzagged career-wise. He was at Southeastern Louisiana. I was at Tulane. He went to UTSA. I was at Troy. I came here to Ole Miss. He went to Alabama. I went to Kentucky, and then he came here about the same time I became a head coach at Troy. Pete and I have been friends for a long time. We've FaceTimed probably 4 or 5 times in the last couple of weeks. I'm very happy for him. I think he's going to take great pride in being the head coach at Ole Miss, which I thought was a shot. I thought it was funny.
Oh, you thought it was a shot?
A legitimate shot.
Okay.
Yeah. It's always nice to see another defensive guy get an opportunity. But I think Pete will do a really good job. This place has gotten it going. I think Lane did a good job, and I think Pete will do a good job. I think Keith Carter, Walker Jones, all the people that have created the success here, It's obvious they've all been pulling the rope in the same direction administratively here, and that's why there's been success created because they're marching to the same beat. I think Pete will continue to keep that thing going. That's coming from the Florida football coach. Understand that.
That's a good point. At that moment, he was the Florida football coach.
Yeah. He had
transitioned over at that point.
A little bit. He was he was in his transitional phase there. But yeah.
Well, I mean, I think.
And if you're not cheering for John at Florida, you just don't have a pulse.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I know you want to beat him when you play him, but.
There are a few good guys. Probably ought to cheer for the good guys.
I will take no pleasure in Florida losses. As much as I hate some of their fans.
Outside of the fans.
God, I hate them.
I mean,
ooh,
they don't deserve John.
Y'all don't.
That's the problem.
Y'all don't deserve him at all.
You deserve some scumbag that loses. Hard to get along with. Loses. Well, the loses part.
Yeah.
Neal would like one of those things where he got the whole board. He could just place coaches at each SEC job on what they deserve.
Yeah.
Just put all the pieces together.
What fan base deserves who?
Yeah. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, boom. Oxyfresh, Mississippi, Alabama, said Venmo, thank you. Says Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you. I don't think we missed super chat. No, look. Sorry. Ronnie says, great coverage, guys. Wonder what safeguards have in place for these extended conversations Lane's going to have with Kirby these next few weeks.
Oh, I got some thoughts on that too. I'm going to listen to Kirby carefully over the next few days.
Okay, got a question.
I think he'll be diplomatic.
Okay, can I?
Yeah, it's your show.
Okay. I'll remember the other thing because there was something I want to do in a second. But I'm going to ask this first.
Okay.
Say winners and losers in a second. Okay.
Okay.
Try to remember
winners and losers.
And that'll clue me back.
Everybody remind me to remind Chase of winners and losers.
Yeah. Okay. And it's not the same. But we talk about this group chat. Lane always the most visible in this group chat between these coaches. Sarkisian, Smart, Kiffin. There's 3 or 4 more, or 2 or 3
Billy
more.
Napier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Billy, that's right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So Kirby and Lane are connected media wise, fan wise in this thing pretty sharply. But Lane's the only one that talks about it ever. How much of this, and maybe this is an unfair question, how much of this is or isn't the same thing as Freeze always acting like him and Malzahn were the best buddies in the whole freaking world, which was not true?
I don't know.
Maybe it is. Maybe Smart and Lane are breaking bread and sharing recipes.
I don't think so.
And quilting. I don't know.
I don't think so.
But
I don't know.
On what level of on a 10 level, Sumrall and Pete just FaceTiming for the hell of it the day they're playing, and on the other side, the completely imaginary friendship with Freeze and Malzahn to some degree. Where are we in this structure? Siski, feel free to chime in.
Oh, he won't touch this.
I know. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
I don't know. It's a good question. I don't know. I'm going to listen because I think there's a lot more similarities between Kirby and Pete than there are Kirby and Lane.
Oh, no, it's not a doubt in my mind.
Like Kirby grew up the son of a high school coach, wanted to play for the Dogs, had to bust his ass to work his way into a spot where he could play for the Dogs, got a coaching job, got in the coaching business, got on the Saban tree, was with Saban for a long time at LSU, went to the Dolphins with Saban, went to Alabama, and then, of course, you know what happened when he got the Georgia job. Had a phenomenal run there. That's what I always remind fans
and
of.
Still running.
When you play Georgia, you're playing the gold standard.
Yeah, still running. Not over.
No. Oh, God, no. Oh, God, no.
They're not dead.
No. No, they're a Mercedes just humming. You can beat Georgia. They're not going to beat them. They're not going to beat themselves. You got to go line up and beat them for 60 minutes. Not 57, 60.
That was a lot similar to Alabama under Saban, where, hey, you can get them, but by God, you better pack a lunch.
It's Alabama East. You know what you're going to get.
I mean, that's what I'm kind of at here. I mean, Stacey says we really believe Kirby and Lane are actually friends. I think it depends on your definition of friend.
Is it friendly or friends?
That's different.
Because that's two different words.
Does Kirby kind of just think he's funny in some ways, but
sure,
whatever.
We respect him as a football coach.
Yeah, sure. No.
I mean, look,
he's a damn good football coach.
The one thing I'm pushing back on in the last 24 hours with people when they act like, oh, see, it wasn't Lane. No, it wasn't just Lane.
But I kind of buy that. If there are group chats, they have a group chat without Lane in it, too.
Could be. But he won 50 games in 5 years. Lane did a hell of a job at Ole Miss.
Yeah, sure.
Hell of a job at Ole Miss. This was it worth it thing? Yes.
No, the day Lane
answer to was it worth it is yes. He made the program, he took the program or was part of taking the program to a much higher spot.
The day that Lane Kiffin was hired, I could tell you, hey, over the next 5 full seasons, or real seasons, hell, take 6. Let's count the COVID year. Outback, Gator, and Texas are the years you're going to be pissed off about.
Yeah.
Okay?
Well, over the last 6 years, the program has now won 56 games.
And that includes no non-cons in that 6th year. I mean,
just dating back to the start of 2020.
Because 5-5 is really like 8-4 if you're doing a normal year.
So if you went backwards, I'm not doing this math right now, so someone else can do it. I'm sorry, my brain's too tired. If you started in 2019 and went backwards, how far do you have to go back to get 56 wins?
19?
Yeah, if you start in 19 and go backwards, how far do you have to go to get 56 wins?
A long way.
Yeah, I'm not doing it, so have at it. I didn't go to Hatley.
I took college algebra like 4 times.
Don't think of all the mastery that you have in it now.
I mean, I think match years were what, 6, 5, 4?
I told you I'm not doing it. You can do the math.
I mean, that's 11. That's 15. 16 was 5, I think. That's 21.
Okay. So 15 was...
It's 18 over those previous 2 years.
So that's 39.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm kind of making my point.
And then it's 13 was...
7.
8.
Or 8. Okay, so that's 47.
And then you had to get to 2012.
That was 7, so that's 54. And the year before that was 2.
Yeah.
So 56.
You hit it on the knot, having to count 11.
So from 11 through 19, they won as many games as they have from 20 to 26. With the potential to win more.
Yeah. And again, with 20 being a season where they only won 5. Ben says Ole Miss had 29 in the 5 years up to 2019.
There you go.
So almost double.
I mean, it's my point.
Yeah, you got all sides of the Lane Kiffin experience. You jumped on the roller coaster.
Yeah.
You rode the hell out of it.
Ginger says they have a neighborhood group chat, then they have a side chat called Side Chicks, and then there's another side chat to that one.
I'm sure. That's what I buy.
Yeah. Agreed.
Again, there are a lot of people out there, and frankly, most people out there, if you're in a bunch of group chats, you just think you're in all the group chats.
Yeah. I know better.
Yeah, come on.
I know better.
Yeah, come on. There's that other one.
Yeah. That's why I kind
of... Because occasionally what happens is you get the text that you go, hey, that made no sense. You got sent to the wrong one.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Well, I mean, we have a family group chat, and I've subsequently found out that there's
family
siphon family chats, and I'm like, okay, those are the ones where they make fun of me.
Yeah.
Then my feelings are hurt. Now I don't want to be in any chats.
I don't know if it's even losers. Philip says winners and losers.
Winners and losers.
Yeah, maybe it's not even losers, but I was just kind of thinking this morning when I was coming up with content, because I was trying to write ahead a good bit today.
I was going to say you were worried about content?
I was, because I was trying to get some stuff done for the week where we had,
gotcha.
At least looks like the site is moving a little bit as the week plays out.
That's one of us.
Well, I've got snap counts in the morning,
Okay.
and then you got a couple other things
Okay.
and whatnot. By the way, Winston Watkins played his normal amount of snaps. He just had no targets.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
Did
That's what
Caden
happened.
Lee have more targets than he did before?
Caden played more snaps than he's been playing.
Okay.
For sure.
Okay.
Yeah. I was just thinking how well of a day it was for Ole Miss all the way around, and sort of in 3 weeks, 4 weeks, who's come out is kind of winners in this. And Pete's the obvious one because he looks like a CEO, a head coach of an SEC program. It's fairly remarkable.
Yeah.
And time will have to play out, but Keith looks far better than he could have looked when he made that decision on November 30th.
Yeah.
With everything that went into that and the rush nature of it, that it looking so short term in the beginning.
Keith got put through the ringer, and it almost feels like a higher power just said, you know what?
We're going to bail you out
you
right here.
You deserve this.
We are. We're gonna bail you out right here.
Because that's what yesterday felt like to me. I've really thought about this a lot. Like, what was it about yesterday that struck me?
Yeah, you had some sort of like karmic.
It felt like
deal a little bit on
like
yesterday.
karma a little bit, because I've been there before when it was crazy, but nobody hates Tulane.
God, no.
Nobody hates John. In fact, tens of thousands of Ole Miss fans just a few weeks ago wanted John to be the next coach.
And a lot of Ole Miss fans kind of, and I'm one of these people because my New Orleans ties kind of likes Tulane as that second or third team a little bit.
Okay.
They're a puppy dog, so sure, hope they do well.
Yeah, they're kind of a golden retriever. Everybody loves them, right?
Yeah,
everybody loves to pet Tulane.
Yeah.
Great uniforms, my
you
God.
get to go down there to New Orleans and do this
New Orleans
stuff.
is fun. Tulane's uniforms are amazing.
What's not to like?
Yeah, really, seriously. I mean, they do the hullabaloo thing, and you're like, well, you can't really make fun of that because
kind of annoying at baseball because they do after every hit.
They do, but I mean, it kind of fits in with a lot of SEC cheers like Hotty Toddy and Bada and all that stuff where you're like, what the hell is that? Like, really, if you think about it. And yet, yesterday felt like a lot of catharsis for people. It felt therapeutic for people. That wasn't directed at a hated rival. That wasn't the Egg Bowl. That wasn't Tennessee. That wasn't LSU. It was, again, everybody likes John. I mean, I don't know anybody. I've never met any Ole Miss people who are like, man, I hate that damn Summerall. Not one. And so that felt like, hey, we didn't get to celebrate this team.
So, my God, we're doing it
So we're
going
to do it today. We didn't get to celebrate this season. So, by God, we're going to do it today. And Tulane just happens to be the other side. Tulane may as well have been the Washington Generals yesterday.
Yeah.
This was, hey, we're coming to a party, we're celebrating, and they're here. I hope nobody over there gets hurt. There was no animus. There was no taunting Tulane as they walked off the field. That was as, you know what it was? It was pure.
It was.
That's what it was.
It was. In a sport that struggles with that a lot of days.
In a sport that hardly has any of it left.
It was there yesterday.
It was kind of a throwback. The weather was perfect. It sort of looked like, you know that scene they show at the end of the Rose Bowl when the sun's kind of going down over the stadium? It kind of struck me like that. All the trees in the background, and they don't have the leaves on them now because it's December. But listen, I'll die on the hill that stadium looks best in the afternoon. I'll fight anybody who wants to fight on it. I get why you want night games, but it hit every box yesterday. It was fascinating to watch.
Yeah, a couple things in the stream. Drew said no one wanted to leave the stadium. Yeah, I was talking to a buddy today. Said he didn't walk out till 7:15 last night. Something like that. Big Ben, we've played Tulane 75 times, fourth most played opponent behind State, LSU, and Vandy. So a lot of history there over the years. And somebody says, is this same energy going to be there if Pete loses in 2 weeks? Yeah, you're not losing program momentum by falling to Georgia in the Sugar Bowl. No, your season went to ultimate. You can increase this, but from a how do you take momentum into the offseason standpoint, you filled the jug up yesterday.
Yeah, 100%.
You're good.
Yeah.
No matter what the hell happens in New Orleans, You're good.
Understand, again, I don't think enough people do this. Understand who it is you're up against. History will look back on this era of Georgia football and go, oh, my God, look at those numbers.
The truth is this. You got a tough schedule next year. I don't know what records are going to be. I'm not talking about records. Sustainability in the program because of the system and organization that's in place. This feels more sustainable than even the run in 14. That run in 14 felt like a recruiting class that was carrying you through 3 seasons.
Because it was.
Yeah. And then you had soon after the NCAA stuff, and it just took off. This feels more sustainable as a program.
More stable.
Yes.
Again, leadership at that point was bad. Your chancellor sucked.
Sorry, I was laughing at Ginger saying she was accidentally talking trash to a Tulane fan.
In a restroom. Come on.
They didn't bring many people.
No, they brought some.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. It's 5 days before Christmas. You're going to lose.
Your coach is gone.
Your coach is leaving. The governor of Louisiana prevented you from hiring who you wanted to hire. There's a lot there.
You think it's that simple?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not ready to. I don't know what record keeps momentum next year. I mean, it feels like 8.
It just depends.
But
it's hard to say. It's hard to say what 9 SEC games looks like. We haven't seen it before. How does that impact everybody?
Because do the math, guys. That means there are 8 more SEC losses coming as a conference.
Yeah.
Math.
Yeah. I've had people ask me about Austin Simmons laying on the field after the game. I don't know. He's and when I say this, I don't mean this in an insulting way. He's a different kid. He's in touch with his emotions, and he's had a hell of a long year. Joe Judge said this the other day. He's had a tough year.
We had a year yesterday where, and again, he doesn't. I don't mean this in a context if he wanted something bad to happen to Chambliss.
No.
But I'm sure this part of him went, God, can I just get a couple more series? You know what I mean?
And then he has the turnover.
You come in and Diggs misses the pickup block on the blitz, and you get popped and you fumble, and Juwan Lacey's maybe not the best running back in the country, but he's the best blocker.
He's a stud. Said it all year.
106 pass blocking opportunities, three pressures for your running back, not a left tackle.
It's pretty solid,
and it doesn't suck. So everybody go like 2-2 in picks.
I hadn't even looked.
Okay, I went 2-2. I think
Carolina went 2-2. Greg.
Well, Oregon blew the freaking cover last night.
They did.
My God.
Carolina had that one right. She had James Madison plus the points.
Ridiculous. They were up like 38-3 or some crap.
Carolina went 0-1. I'm sorry, 1-0.
She had Bama.
1-1. She had A&M. She had Tulane covering and James Madison covering, so she went 2-2. She's got like a 17-game lead. She's going to win.
Feel safe.
Yeah.
Siski's not out of it yet, it doesn't sound like, but as much as he acted like he was yesterday.
I was really happy with the Bears last night.
Oh, that helped.
Oh, he had the Packers.
Oh. On a money line or just a pick?
Just pick.
Okay.
Bears were down 10.
Oh, we were watching. Yeah.
Touchdown, onside kick.
Actually, getting an onside kick is so hard in the NFL.
I know.
It takes one of your best players to just bobble and drop a ball.
And what a play.
And he did.
The play to end the game. Holy what a throw and catch. Then Carson and I watched Lakers Clippers.
After that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
yeah, we sat up and watched Lakers Clippers. I know I was trying to make myself wind down.
Yeah, I stayed at Jeffrey's until the end of the Bears game and then headed out. Had steak and lobster mac and
Did
salad.
You really? Oh, wow.
And Coors. Kirkland wine. Only the finest.
I would have deposited myself directly in the doghouse had I
You think so?
I know that.
You're going to go hang with Jeffrey for 2 or 3 hours
No. I'd have been hanging out with Gus and Rizzo last night.
Podcast brought to you by the Jackson Graber Group with GMFS Mortgage. John Graber here in Oxford. Help all home buyers with first home, new construction, refinance. Oxford High School, Ole Miss alum, local in-house processing, underwriting, servicing, and construction. Wide range of loan options, including conventional FHA, VA, USDA, jumbo. Great condo financing options. Look, that's a little complicated, especially in Oxford. So let John take care of you. Buying a home, refinancing, or just questions, that is 662-762-4502 or gmfsmortgage.com/JGG.
We're brought to you by Arnett's Fine Jewelry. If you're looking for a last-minute Christmas gift and you're looking for jewelry, stop by Arnett's right there on North Lamar Avenue in Oxford, the old Lamons building. They've got everything you're looking for in jewelry. Great for gifts. Don't forget, even post-Christmas, birthdays, graduations, anniversaries. They've got everything that you want. They want to be your jeweler. We'll have 3 shows in New Orleans leading up to the Sugar Bowl. Those will be brought to you by our friends at the College Corner. I don't know what color it is yet. I'm sure we'll find out.
I would really guess powder, but I'm guessing.
Yeah.
But that feels right.
That would probably be my guess, but I don't know. So regardless.
Because they're the away team, and they're going to be wearing powder numbers.
Oh, it's true.
So, go ahead.
You're good. Anyway, you have a few days left to shop. 3 specifically left that you can shop for the Ole Miss fan in your life. They've got the location here in Oxford off of Sisk Avenue. They've got 2 locations in the Jackson area, one in Ridgeland by Fleet Feet, one in Flowwood by the Half Shell. You can also go to collegecornerstore.com. They've got all the brands that you know and love: Nike, Horn Legend, Champion, Antigua, and more. So, visit them, collegecornerstore.com. New Year's resolution is to fix up your floors. Get in touch with our friends at Kaiser Flooring. You can kick up the cozy in your home this season. New floors from Kaiser. They're certified installers. They do phenomenal work. They offer a wide range of options. They even build showers. They do everything at Kaiser. They do it incredibly well. They communicate incredibly well as well. So visit them at kaiserflooring.com or check them out in person in Oxford or Batesville. And you mentioned Coors. It's about to be Coors time in a little while.
It's already 4.
Huh?
It's already 4.
Yeah, it's saying
it's fine.
When we finish, I'm going to open up a Coors and sit by the fire, stare into the flames. You know what I'm going to think about?
It's 65 degrees outside.
Yeah, but the sun's going down.
Okay.
Did you feel it? You left. You had to go get ready for the show. It cooled off yesterday when the sun went down.
It did.
Dropped precipitously. And it made me think of Coors. I was walking around the field. People were saying, this is historic. And I was like, you know what's historic? It's Coors. Since 1870. This playoff thing's only been going for a few years. Coors, on the other hand, since 1873. 1873. It's a lot of years. Brewed in the same tradition with the same 150-year-old recipe. They're not like the Saints where they change uniforms every 5 seconds. Coors just stays consistent. 100% Rocky Mountain water right there in Bronco land. When the Broncos win a Super Bowl, they're going to celebrate with Coors because they know when you enjoy a banquet, you are drinking history. When the Broncos win, they're going to take their Super Bowl winnings and they're going to invest them with our friends at Argent Wealth. They're based in Ridgeland, Mississippi. They've got clients in more than 20 states. They provide detailed, specialized investment management, financial planning, retirement planning for individuals and businesses, and much, much more. It's myargentwealth.com. And we're brought to you by my friend John Edwards, Regency Travel Incorporated in Memphis. If you're already thinking of a trip, we're already kind of talking about open date trip for next October. Looking at different places. Might reach out to my guy John, say, hey, here's what I'm thinking about. Here's my budget. Give me some options. He'll do that for you as well. If you're looking to plan a trip that creates a lifetime of unique memories, he'll give you options that you can't find on your own. 901-494-3387 or send him an email, jedwards@regencytravel.net.
Podcast brought to you by New Albany Pharmacy and Solutions. That's newalbanypharmacy.com. Go to their website, see all the things they have to offer. And if you're in Union County, Stop in 140 Fairfield Drive, 662-539-7777. Gifts for all ages. Still chances to get some stocking stuffers, some gifts for those right before the Christmas season. Well, we're in the season, 4 days away from Christmas Day at this point, which is kind of crazy. Wow. Anyway, sorry. NewAlbanyPharmacy.com, 662-539-7777. Again, 140 Fairfield Drive. Austin, love the Navy uniforms from yesterday, but I think the sudden push from some fans to do away with the powder blues is ridiculous. They're beautiful. They're not getting rid of the powder blues.
No.
It's not over.
Oh, no.
At all.
No, you've marketed that color. It's kind of become yours.
I mean, I would like for them to, but I think I would like for both teams to just wear home uniforms. They won't, but you could.
Oh, that'd be good looking.
Powder, white, and then Georgia's traditional homes.
Yeah, the red, gray, silver.
And it wouldn't
silver britches.
Wouldn't bother anything.
No, it'd be great. Look good on TV. It'd pop.
I think I even heard it from a lot of places today. I think Ole Miss is going real tree helmets for the Sugar Bowl.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah. So it would be a state look.
Yes.
Again, unless the jersey. I haven't heard jersey.
Did they go gray pants or white pants in the state game?
I don't remember.
I don't either. I don't recall. I'm sure someone does remember.
That's a good point. The Saints have the Jets this week and the Titans next week.
4 in a row.
Yeah, but it's a schedule. It doesn't count.
Yeah, it counts. It's a dub.
Doesn't count.
It's a dub.
Titans would probably lose to Alabama.
White pants is what they said.
Okay. The kind of things I just don't remember.
I don't remember.
It doesn't compute.
My mind was not on what pants are Ole Miss wearing today.
We had a lot on our minds
we had
that day.
a lot going
it was
on.
Not that.
No. And it was cold. And in the second quarter, I went back into the back. And
my mentions today were filling up. I don't even know what got them there because it wasn't anything I was participating in. My mentions were filling up today with state fans bragging to Ole Miss fans that they've been to Atlanta and Ole Miss hasn't.
Huh. They have.
They have.
Yeah.
They also went 8-5 that season. To make that your crown jewel.
Yeah, and lost.
Feels a little odd.
It does. But look, it's been a minute. I mean, they're kind of in a funk right now.
You're in a funk.
You take the dub where you can get it.
You make the statistics work for you.
I mean, you were the one saying, hey, they should put the banner up in the stadium.
I was looking up there, and I saw a 2003 SEC West Championship banner and went, well, hell, if you claim that, you went 7-1 and tied for the lead.
Did it again.
In a 16-team SEC.
What are the odds that you go 7-1 2 different years and it not get you to Atlanta?
It is really bad luck.
Yeah.
It's horrific luck. I mean, I didn't Arkansas go once at 5-3?
Seems like it.
I feel like one of the nut teams went 5-3.
I think that's right. They won a tiebreaker, and Alabama was ineligible that year.
It might have been the McFadden. Was it one of those years? No, that wouldn't have been those years.
I don't remember.
Okay. Yeah, they made the thing because Clint Sterner fumbled. Was that year?
Yeah, they were a national title contender until that. And without that, they may have won it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was against Tennessee, right?
Mm-hmm. In Knoxville. Houston had some good teams there.
Oh, that's a good question. Ole Miss probably, I mean, outside of everybody playing home games in the 1920s or something, Ole Miss very well could be the first team to ever go 9-0 at home in a season.
Oh.
Because you got to have 8 home games.
Yeah.
I was surprised yesterday, the stat that I told you, I saw on Twitter that Ole Miss had the fastest scoring drive in college football playoff history.
Yeah, you would think
that nobody in
ever had like a
games?
1-play 80-yard touchdown or something.
Yeah. That was an odd deal. 59 seconds. Yeah, you'll get a playoff banner.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll put a playoff thing up.
Sure. Ole Miss did a phenomenal job yesterday. Ops, everything. It was Someone said they had some trouble with the drones or something. I didn't. You can't see the drones from where we sit.
You can only see the board.
But it was cool. Did a phenomenal job. It was really good.
So the schedule, December 31st, the first game of the quarterfinals is on New Year's Eve. It's at 6:30 between Miami and Ohio State.
Okay.
Ohio State a 10-point favorite over the Hurricanes right now.
Okay.
And this one that's on ESPN.
Okay.
I think all games are on ESPN.
I think that's true.
The winner of that game plays the winner of Ole Miss and Georgia. Again, Ole Miss and Georgia, the last game of the quartet.
So Ohio State gets a full extra day.
They do. Georgia is a 7-point favorite over Ole Miss as of right now. January 1st, 7 o'clock. It is currently competing against another Ole Miss Georgia game. It's in women's basketball at the Pavilion at similar time there on January 1st. The Rebels or the Bulldogs face the Hurricanes and the Buckeyes.
Stop. Oh, this is the damnedest part of this whole thing.
What?
And I'm the one with the reputation. I'm the one. Look at that McCready. He's such an asshole. He hates Ole Miss. And you're the one just stray bullets.
I was reporting a schedule conflict.
Sure.
And in alerting the fans that they're going to have TV too, or an iPad, or stat broadcast.
Sure.
Wouldn't any responsible journalist want to let its constituents know?
It's a great point, Mr. Cronkite.
Thank you. That you have to make a decision that night. You've got to choose as of right now.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, I think they might change the game time to not interfere. Because when they move it to 4, that's going to make a huge difference.
Why not just leave it where it is? That way you have a good excuse. That's going to change everything. Oh, move it to 4. Well, that'll put the butts in the seats. That'll do it. Boy, that changes everything. Don't you think, Marge? We weren't going to make the game, but we're going now.
Yeah, you can get home before kick.
Yeah.
The Verbo Fiesta Bowl
Okay.
is where the next two teams meet. January 8th, 6:30, the first of the two semifinals.
Okay.
ESPN.
So if Ole Miss makes it to the semis, they play the early semifinal.
They do.
Okay.
Oregon and Texas Tech, 11 a.m. on New Year's Day. 11 a.m. Oregon favored by 1.5 against the Red Raiders. And then at 3 o'clock, the Rose Bowl. Alabama, Indiana, Hoosiers by 7.5.
We'll watch that whole thing in its entirety inside the dome, pretty much.
We will.
Yeah.
Where are you going to be at 11 a.m. on New Year's Day for the first game?
Last time I did the Sugar Bowl, that's when I got on the treadmill and watched the first half of a game.
I did not piss anyone off. Apparently, a spreadsheet pissed someone off. I did nothing. That was very Cronkite-based, actually. I reported facts.
You did.
Numbers.
In fairness, you just published numbers.
I did.
Sometimes
I was actually being complimentary because I put women's basketball in the same category with men's basketball, football, and baseball because they have season tickets. There was a reason for that.
Oh, you're so subtle.
And it wasn't the first night that bugged me. It was the next morning when it was part 2. And I was like, hold on. It's another one of those things, too. There's nothing about my career that will be interesting enough for a book, but that's one of those where there's like that extra story that I can't tell that I hate because you go like,
yeah.
I am innocent. There's no crime here.
No.
Not my fault.
I don't hate Texas Tech to beat Oregon.
Oh, I don't either.
And I don't know what I think about Alabama, Indiana. I don't know. I don't know.
Are you getting moved by the logo a little bit?
I mean,
they can't run the football, and Indiana's good defensively.
Yeah, no, Indiana's good, period.
Like, this is a bit of a matchup problem for Alabama. I mean, look, I might get fooled by the logo and just go, whatever, I'm picking Alabama to cover. But They can't run at all. Siski pointed out last night he thought that their backs were just horrid in the
Bama?
first round. Yeah, that it wasn't line as much as the backs.
Before the season, they were all excited about Jam Miller.
And then these two teams are going to the Peach Bowl for the semifinal. January 9th, 6:30. Fiesta Bowl, Peach Bowl winners meet in Miami, January 19th at 6:30.
Okay.
What are you thinking?
No, it's just. What percentage chance would you give Ole Miss today to win the game? Not cover, win the game.
Georgia?
Yeah. To beat Georgia. What percent chance?
35.
Okay. You're in the same ball.
Slightly better than 1 out of 3.
I was going to say 37%.
Same difference.
Yep. See, that's where you're bad at math. 37's 2 higher than 35. 2 more ping pong balls.
It's within the margin, as we'd say, with
That
the
is true.
polling.
That's true.
Yeah, on paper, Indiana is far better.
Yeah.
They are. They're far better.
Yeah. I said the other day, someone said, who do you think's going to win? I said, I'm going to go with Indiana. They're the 13-0 team that won the Big Ten championship. They went to Oregon and won. They beat Ohio State on a neutral field. Why not?
You're right. Is there any other bowl games that's exciting you coming up?
I have no idea who's playing.
Yeah. Have you watched any other bowl game?
No.
You haven't even turned them
I
on?
mean, it's not. I mean, I haven't.
No, I don't mean it bad.
No, I just haven't had a chance.
All right, real quick.
Thank you for the super chat. Cavett Otis, he says Siski's Ray Charles comment was gold. I didn't hear that one, but I could guess.
We did watch a little bit of NC State Memphis from Funky's on Friday.
I mean, kind of.
It was on in front of us.
It was on, but I wasn't watching. You weren't either.
No. There were some Memphis fans next to us, and they cheered the one touchdown.
Oh, really?
So, yeah, I heard
Okay.
that. It's a bad day to be a Memphis fan in Oxford, and you choose to go to a bar to watch your Tigers play the Wolfpack.
Yeah, rough.
Just stay home, watch on the couch. Dave Doran, though, got that shit done. I mean, hammered them.
That's what he does.
I mean, just wins.
Wins 8 a year.
Did he get to 8?
I think so. 7 or 8.
Who are the tie-ins for the Pop-Tart Bowl since Pete completely went at them yesterday and just I mean, you think I hammered the Sugar Bowl? My God.
I mean, he was right, though. If he'd had to get this team ready to go to the Pop-Tarts Bowl, it would have been a real chore.
Did he name the Pop-Tarts Bowl because of how good their marketing has been, that's just the first bowl that came into his head?
Could be. Maybe he likes Pop-Tarts.
Did he pick a bowl that is not an SEC tie-in, so you're not even worried about their consequences?
Well, I'll tell you what we're going to do. When we get Pete on our podcast at some point in January,
I'm going to go, why with the Pop-Tart
I'm going to say,
comment?
do you like Pop-Tarts? What's your favorite Pop-Tart? Do your boys like Pop-Tarts? When they were kids, did they like Pop-Tarts? Are you an icing or not icing guy on Pop-Tarts? Let's get to some hard-hitting stuff.
Do you like them warmed?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've told you my favorite Pop-Tart as a kid was a toasted strawberry Pop-Tart, no icing with just a little melted butter on it. Fantastic. I know it was bad, but I was in the 7th grade. I didn't care.
They were a little caloric, but
I mean, I played basketball and football and stuff. It didn't matter.
ACC Big 12. See? Whatever. Yeah. Take your shots.
They do a great job with the marketing, though. They have the Pop-Tarts running around on the field, the edible Pop-Tart.
Didn't they, kil him last year?
They killed him.
They put him in the toaster.
And let people eat it. Yeah, it was awesome. I mean, it was great.
The Cheez-Its Bowl should take a lesson.
Yeah.
Their marketing people are getting killed by the Pop-Tart people.
Yeah.
I mean, the Mayo people kind of know who they are. They pour it on a coach.
Yeah. Well, the Pop-Tart people know who they are. Steer into it. We're not serious. This isn't the Rose Bowl. Don't pretend.
I do feel like we could get a lot of mileage out of Pete going, what kind of gravy do you like?
Oh, yeah.
Sawmill, brown, white, tomato.
Yeah.
A lot of sausage.
I'm in.
Yeah, live sacrifice at the Pop-Tart Bowl. Just complete chaos in every way.
You remember it.
I do.
It worked.
I don't remember crap from the Cure Bowl.
Nope.
Humanitarian Bowl back in the day in Boise.
Nope.
No. Oh, podcast brought to you in part by Chicory Market, chicorymarket.com.
To interrupt real quick, hang on, Chicory. I'm not going to take your moment here, but what are the two we remember that aren't the big games? Pop-Tarts and Mayo Bowl. Why? Because they did stuff that sticks out. That's why. The bowl season is supposed to be silly.
It is. Especially now, more than ever.
If you're not in one of the main ones that have repercussions, it needs to be funny.
Yeah, Rose and Sugar can be all high and mighty and do their pomp and circle.
Oh, of course. The Rose Bowl can say Thurston, this is the Rose Bowl.
Yeah.
You can't do that with the damn Cure Bowl. All right? You can't go, hey, this really matters.
Live from Shreveport. Yeah, no.
I mean, it was like the Gator Bowl last year. It's like you guys are going to have to kind of step it up, right? You're going to have some gimmicks and stuff. Because nobody remembers you anymore.
Did they have gimmicks?
No, but I mean, you could tell they knew where they were and they were trying to figure it out.
The old Outback Bowl with the blooming onion running around.
Yeah, understand who you are. If your game doesn't have a championship attached to it in some shape, form, or fashion, you've got to have some fun with it.
Remember the simpler time when we would publish the list of what gifts the players got from the bowl games?
Oh yes,
the Fossil Watch.
Oh yes,
the windbreaker.
They still get gifts.
It feels a little less exciting.
Now it's just give me my
money.
With
the money.
Give me my check.
Because back then they would figure out if we go from, they got to choose for travel per diem.
The Liberty Bowl is kind of life and death.
Amen.
You know.
They got to choose if they got paid mileage from the campus site or their hometown.
Oh, yeah.
So they would have to figure out where they got the most money and go from there.
Houston Nutt would talk about that for 30 minutes.
He really liked that.
And you were like, man, I'm sorry that I asked. Really?
He was all into the intricacies of scamming the bowls as much as they could for the players.
Yeah.
That was his thing.
Yeah.
Chicory Market, New Year's Eve. We will not be there. We'll be in New Orleans. But if you need stuff for your New Year's Day meal, your catering for the night before, again, they got oysters, fresh oysters on the menu now. Really good price if you think about it. 100 oysters for $100. You can't get those at any restaurant around. They've also got all your peas. They got your collard greens taken care of before your New Year's Day. They got that chocolate ganache caramel tart we've been talking about. It's on the menu for New Year's Eve, December 26th, the deadline to get those orders in there with Chicory. And then for the Christmas menu, there will be some stuff that's just grab and go. So go in, even if you didn't reserve by the 19th, you'll probably be able to pick up some stuff if you need it there from Chicory. I see somebody in the thread went by today. So just choose them for your new grocery here in Oxford. Again, that's chicorymarket.com.
Get the beautiful.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
No, finish. We'll go ahead.
Okay, get the beautiful, healthy smile you deserve at Corinth Dental. Dr. Bubba McQueen, Dr. Jenny Beth Hendrick are devoted to restoring and enhancing the natural beauty of your smile using conservative, state-of-the-art procedures that will result in a beautiful, long-lasting smile. From routine checkups to advanced treatment, including implants and Invisalign, Corinth Dental's here to help you achieve your smile goals. Schedule your appointment today. Take the first step toward a better version of yourself. It's corinthdental.com. No mailbag this week, but you can still get in touch with my friend Art Hayes, Sotheby's International Realty. Art did a big favor for me yesterday. Very appreciative of that. If you're thinking of making a move, put the power of Sotheby's to work for you. As a licensed agent with Sotheby's and a supporter of all things Ole Miss, Art can help you buy or sell in your hometown or anywhere in the world at no charge to you. Seriously. So call and ask Art how. 612-805-5929 or email Art at arthur.hayes@lakesmn.com.
Podcast also brought to you by G&M Pharmacy, 662-236-2222. They deliver locally in the Oxford area and offer MedSync to fill your prescriptions the same time each month and take care of you. One trip to the pharmacy, one delivery. You have everything you need when you need it with G&M. So again, in Oxford or Holly Springs, 662-236-2222. The top gift guide showing up on the internet is for 2019. So I don't see an update since 2019 as far as when the articles. Maybe that's when we kind of had the splice.
Yeah.
When people stopped caring about that the same way.
Things did change.
Here's 21. So let's see what it says.
Okay.
That's close. Probably similar, right?
Yeah.
Sugar Bowl. Oh, it just says gift suite. So it's like you got to choose your items out of a bunch of different options. And then in addition to that, as always, Fossil Watch, New Era hat, and hooded T-shirts because that's the jam. Best Buy, the Citrus Bowl used to give you like Best Buy gift cards and stuff. That was a thing back in the day.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So I don't know what all's in the gift suite.
I've heard that the media gift for the Sugar Bowl this year is a blanket.
Really?
That's what I heard.
A blanket?
A blanket.
There are worse things.
Sure.
What? Look, I'm going to compliment them. You ready?
Yeah, please. We've got to go there in just a few days.
The Sugar Bowl, you said you didn't go back down, and I didn't do it on purpose. I just ended up around there when we were the Sugar Bowl in 16.
Mm-hmm.
They gave media gifts that were different every day.
Oh, really?
Because I guess they ran out on day one, so they brought in other stuff. So if you came back down, even if you got day one, they were like, hey, just take this too.
Oh.
So they gave out all sorts of crap over the course of the week.
Okay.
I still know where my first Cotton Bowl backpack is. It was kind of that weird computer bag thing. It had like the circle kind of top thing on it.
Oh, yeah.
It was sort of weird.
I remember that.
The second year they gave out windbreakers.
I never got a windbreaker.
Did you not get a windbreaker?
No, never got a windbreaker. I got cheated out of that.
Peach Bowl was big into portable phone chargers in 14. Big on the portable phone chargers.
Okay.
Yeah. Big Ben wants to make sure we're aware that there is no Cheez-Its Bowl anymore. They sponsor the Citrus Bowl.
Oh.
I am not overly concerned with the media gifts.
Is it still the Cheez-It Citrus Bowl, though? Because that is so confusing. Like, who has citrus and Cheez-Its together? You know what I'd really like with my
some orange
Cheez-Its?
Juice and some Cheez-Its.
I mean, I guess.
In 21, the Fiesta Bowl gave out PlayStation 5s. That's not bad.
Oh, that's not bad.
It's pretty good. Yeah. Well, I guess the players already had some Sugar Bowl hats. They had pictures. I saw pictures after the game with them on.
Mark says uniforms and bowl gifts for Chase's wheelhouse.
I used to, a lot of years I'd write those damn bowl gift stories. This is what you get for going to the Birmingham Bowl. Here's the gift package.
Yeah, that's where you'd say, I'm going to work on that gift story. I'd be like, go for it.
Oh, no. Look, I'm using a portable charger right now.
How about that?
I mean, no, I love these things.
Okay.
Have multiple with me all the time.
That's great.
Yes, Hayden, you're very late. We're almost done. Good to see you, though.
Oh, I bet that's interesting. The divorce rate for couples who slept in a king bed versus a queen bed.
In which direction? What's the argument?
I would bet that if you slept in a queen bed, you get tired of each other.
So it's
because there's a little more togetherness, but maybe after a while there's too much togetherness.
Yeah, you need more space.
Because in a king bed, you can go get your own space. Like you can have togetherness, and then you can have separation.
It's becoming more and more common just for couples to sleep in separate beds, even if they're completely happy, no issues, simply because sleep is so much more of a priority for every human than ever before. And lack of sleep is one of the worst things you can do. Trust me, I'm well aware because I don't sleep.
Avery says I'm right.
Okay.
Yeah. King beds, you
really
the rate's lower.
Okay. I kind of get that. I'll go with it. So tomorrow, your bowl games. Washington State, Utah State.
Okay.
In Boise, Idaho.
I mean, sure.
I'm gonna pull for Washington State. They were great when they were in town.
He's gone.
They were good.
He's at Iowa State now.
He is. Toledo and Louisville on the 23rd.
Louisville plays Ole Miss next year to open the season.
Yeah.
Not that means anything.
Jason Candle's gone.
He is.
So Toledo doesn't have a coach.
Okay.
Bush's Boca Raton Bowl of Beans. That is the full name.
That's a lot.
Bush's Boca Raton Bowl of Beans.
Okay.
Because that's what I want on my polo when I'm walking around on January the 5th.
Who's in that?
That's Toledo and Louisville.
Okay.
Yeah.
So those tomorrow's games.
Just one.
All right.
Washington State, Utah State. Western Kentucky, Southern Miss, and the New Orleans Bowl on the 23rd. Get all the kinks worked out in the Superdome before the other game. UNLV, Ohio.
They did that when Rustin played Washington, buddy.
Sorry. That's right. It was a hell of a game, by the way.
Yeah.
Sorry for your Rustin boys. 21-20.
I want the coach fired. We don't.
What division was the crazy ending where the kid took the helmet off? Shaw and somebody?
That had to be the next highest level.
Okay. Is Rustin the highest level?
Oh, yeah. Of course.
Doesn't mean the large, whatever. Yeah, the kid from Louisiana, for whatever school, I think Shaw, was celebrating, took his helmet off, created a penalty, and put it in a spot where they blocked the punt and then kicked the game-winning field goal.
Correct.
It's crazy.
Be a lot to live with.
Yeah. Scooter's Coffee Frisco Bowl is at the Star, so at the Cowboys practice facility. Okay. That's the second one there. Arkansas State played in that same location with whatever the hell that bowl game was a few days ago.
Okay.
California and Hawaii in the Hawaii Bowl.
When's that? Christmas Eve?
Yeah.
Okay.
Day after Christmas, Central Michigan, Northwestern, Ford Field. The game above Sports Bowl, which used to be the Motor City Bowl. Ole Miss won a Motor City Bowl on December 26th in 1997.
I remember that. Randy Moss.
Chad Hutchinson or Pennington?
Pennington.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yep.
The Rate Bowl, New Mexico and Minnesota at Chase Field in Phoenix.
So it's no longer the guaranteed Rate Bowl now.
It just
it's
says
the
Rate Bowl. PJ Fleck taking his Gophers.
Row your boat.
UTSA and FIU and the Serve Pro First Responder Bowl.
See, you got to really love football.
Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas.
Yep. We've been there.
Are you surprised they don't demand they say Highland Park instead of Dallas?
A little bit.
I am too.
I mean, I'd be like, hey, because you don't go to Mountain Brook and go, I'm in Birmingham. They're like, no, you're not, bitch. No, you're in Mountain Brook. All right.
I'm really surprised Highland Park's okay with this.
Yeah, because if I'm Highland Park, I'm like, no, we're not in Dallas.
Are you kidding?
Morons. Losers.
Well, they think everyone's a moron, probably.
I mean, it's fair. Walk around Mountain Brook a little while. In Mountain Brook, they have somebody that they pay to call you a moron.
Go Bowling Military Bowl, Pittsburgh and East Carolina in Annapolis, Maryland.
Okay.
They won't have John David Baker calling plays.
It's true.
For the Pirates.
He'll be with the Rebels.
Hey, Penn State, Clemson.
Okay.
Pinstripe Bowl, Yankee Stadium.
How did Penn State make a bowl?
They got an APR or something.
I don't know.
I guess. UConn and Army in the Fenway Bowl at Fenway Park. If you can tell me
didn't the UConn coach leave?
Yeah, Jim Mora.
He went to Utah State?
He went somewhere. Where'd he go? Ah, crap. Not Utah State. Where did Jim Mora go?
I can't remember.
It was a decent job.
Yeah.
Colorado State.
Colorado State.
That's
close.
Okay. Wasabi Fenway Bowl. Doesn't fit.
I wouldn't think.
That's odd. Pop-Tarts Bowl, Georgia Tech, BYU.
Okay.
Good game. Hey.
And I'll watch it.
That's good.
I will watch it because of the Pop-Tarts.
Yeah, that's good. That's all the way around. That's good. I'm skipping some that just suck. North Texas, talk about the fall. If you win the game.
These are the ones that don't suck. Dear God.
Neal's like, who the hell is the other one?
What are you? Good God. I mean, I'm now curious. Like, give me an example of something that sucks so bad that you did not mention it.
Miami of Ohio against Fresno State in the Snoop Dogg Arizona Bowl.
Good God.
North Texas, had they won, would have been in Oxford for a playoff game. Instead, they lost. They're in the Isleta, New Mexico Bowl against San Diego State. It's also about a $4 million hit.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Tax Slayer Gator Bowl, Virginia and Missouri.
Okay. Gator Bowl people did a great job last year. They were super nice to us. I mean, they were fantastic. I actually enjoyed Jacksonville last time. I really did.
LSU in Houston. Texas Bowl.
Frank Wilson.
Well, Frank Wilson. 9:15 on ESPN.
Not that interested. What day is that?
28th.
Yeah, no, we've got to get up the next morning and drive.
J-Lab Birmingham Bowl on the 29th at Protective Stadium. A.J. McCarron's
Home
house.
with the Birmingham Stallions.
Yes. Georgia Southern and App State. And then I'll do the 30th, and then we'll stop. Coastal Carolina, Louisiana Tech, Independence Bowl.
Okay.
Sure.
I mean,
Play in your own place.
Tech will take a few people down there.
Well, yeah.
Across the 64 miles down.
Oh, is it even that far?
64 miles down I-20. Yep.
Music City Bowl, Tennessee and Illinois. It's a good game. If they care, it's a good game. December 30th. Burt, Luke, Tennessee.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good.
USC, TCU, Alamo Bowl.
I mean, names.
Yeah. And then I'll stop. But the first game that is really interesting is noon on the 31st. That's Iowa and Vanderbilt. ReliaQuest.
Yeah. Curious to see what Vanderbilt looks like. You know.
Speaking of injuries, also guy we've liked for a really, really long time. Hopefully the news is not accurate, but it looks like Gardner Minshew tore an ACL today as well.
Yeah.
So seeing that earlier.
That's how long I've been doing this. I interviewed Gardner Minshew at a restaurant somewhere in Jackson when he was a high schooler.
I interviewed him at a 7-on-7 in Tupelo when he was in high school, when it was still possible that he was, because he signed with Troy first. Is
Something
that right?
like that. I remember people saying he couldn't play in the SEC, and it's like, boy, you missed that. He could have played in the SEC.
Yeah. There's really we'll get into basketball when we come back after the break. There's not much to say. Ole Miss now 7-5 after a 76-62 loss.
Pavia is not playing, right?
I don't know the answer to that. Is he not? He's not an NFL player. Why is he not playing?
I don't know. Supposedly there is some NFL interest in him. I don't know why.
I'm almost annoyed I voted for him at this point.
I thought he was disrespectful at the Heisman.
Well, no thought.
Yeah.
He was.
That's fair enough.
And his statement was the SID yelled at him and told him to apologize. That's what it read like.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Fernando Mendoza couldn't be more gracious, and you take shots? I mean, stop.
It was eye-opening.
Yeah.
It really was.
Yeah.
Michigan's still rolling. They're up 38 right now in their game.
They're legit.
Yeah. All right. Hope everybody has a wonderful holiday. We will be back. I think Neal's going to do like a 4-hour hand raise, guys, on Thursday. Yeah. But outside of that, we'll be live with you from New Orleans. I hate to even say it out loud. I'm hoping that we have some, at least one show where you guys can interact with us, trying to figure that out right now. But either way, we will have coverage and podcast to you there from New Orleans. We have to be there on we have to drive down on the 29th. So we have to be there the morning of the 30th.
Yeah, so we'll do a show sometime in the afternoon, probably on the 29th.
That's correct.
We'll get there first and get set up and
figure out what that looks like.
Go from there.
Yeah, and there's some questions to what exactly that could or could not
and then
be.
On the 30th and the 31st, those shows will be probably early afternoon, would be my guess. It'll be after media stuff. There's no point in doing it before the media things.
Let me mention this. I will check on it. I have no idea. Michael Borky tweeted 16 minutes ago that the Ole Miss LSU coaches went back to Baton Rouge today, including Kevin Smith. Says that he has no idea if they're just coming back in 2 days or anything else, but that he is reporting that part of it.
Well, I mean,
I don't know.
Kiffin tweeted something along those lines. He did not mention Kevin, but he mentioned his guys coming back. This thing's got a chance to get really testy. But now, look, they're not game planning all week long. And they've already done a game plan for Georgia. And you know what Georgia is.
He did say they were back in the office at 7 a.m. this morning. That was in one of his.
I mean, I think it's the topic tomorrow is what is that? Now, he's got coaches that are still here. I mean, you don't need Kevin Smith for your game plan.
No.
Not to be disrespectful.
You need Charlie, though.
Unless.
I don't know.
And Pete did say the one time. He said the one time. I thought it was interesting looking back on it.
All right. We will have whatever we can there. Rebels 24/7. There will be some content throughout the week. We'll obviously see you on the message boards and in that community. We appreciate all of you. So we'll do some year-end reflection, holiday reflection kind of stuff between Christmas and New Year's, and especially when we get back from New Orleans. But nonetheless, hey, appreciate you guys. Huge crowd today. Thanks as always. Ole Miss in New Orleans for the Sugar Bowl, facing the Georgia Bulldogs, January 1st, 7 p.m. Coverage at rebels247.com and MPW Digital. So take care. Have a great Christmas, and we'll talk to you again soon.
Merry Christmas.